the present perfect continuous tense. We are going to look at this tense step by step because I want you to feel more confident using this common tense. Are you ready? My name's Arnell. Let's start. Grammar basics. We need to start with the formation. Subject, have, has, been, plus verb, ing. It's kind of a long structure. I have been snoring. And snoring is this sound when someone is sleeping. You have been watching. He has been talking. She has been talking. It has been raining. We have been learning. They have been shopping. You can see we can use any ing verb. How do we form the negative? We just add not. I have not been snoring. How dare you? You have not been watching. Let's sound natural and contract. He hasn't been talking. She hasn't been talking. It hasn't been raining. We haven't been learning. They haven't been shopping. Let's do the question form. Have, has, subject, been, ing. Have I been snoring? Have you been watching? Has he been talking? Has she been talking? Has it been raining? Have we been learning? Have they been shopping? I have 4 sentences here. Let's do the first one together to really practice these structures. My water bottle has been leaking. My water bottle hasn't been leaking. Has not. It's good. Ugh. Has my water bottle been leaking again? I want you to complete the next 3 sentences. Pause the lesson to do this. My mom has been working. My mom hasn't been working. Has my mom been working? I've been listening to classical music. I haven't been listening to classical music. Have not. Have I been listening to classical music? You have been sleepwalking. You haven't been sleepwalking. Have you been sleepwalking? Let's move on to step 1. I have the past, the present, and the future. Something started in the past and is still happening. You'll often hear the word ongoing. This means still continuing. And this will probably continue into the future. It's been raining a lot lately. The rain started 2 weeks ago. It is still raining now. It will continue. Look out the window. It's not going to stop. I've been going to the gym every day. I started going to the gym in January to feel better about myself. I still go every day. Yep, I will continue. I love the gym. Not really. That's just an example. Liz hasn't been doing her homework. I noticed she stopped doing her homework a few weeks ago. She still isn't handing in her homework. Hand in means you give something to your teacher, your homework. It's like submit. Liz doesn't seem interested in her schoolwork. I think this will continue. Have you been drinking my orange juice? Imagine you're talking to your roommate. Your orange juice is mysteriously disappearing. Today you see the bottle and it's half empty. You don't know if this will continue. That's why you're asking the question. One more example. My knees have been getting worse. His knees were already bad. Now his knees are hurting more than usual. This will continue. Health problems don't disappear quickly. Some of you might be thinking, how is this different from the present perfect tense? Present perfect simple. We'll look at that later. One common reason we use the present perfect continuous in part 1 is emotional. We are either frustrated, proud, or worried because of this ongoing action. Frustrated. Mary hasn't been replying to my texts. Proud. Your English has been improving. Worried. My grandma has Alzheimer's. She's been forgetting our names. Emotions. If the present perfect continuous were a person, it would be Mr. Complain. I've been waiting for hours. You haven't been listening to me. It's been raining all morning. Have I been gaining weight? You know, he wants to tell you about all the things that are still affecting him. Do you want the notes for today's lesson? Join GRAVOTION, my fast-growing platform where grammar, vocabulary, and emotion meet. Download the notes for today's lesson, plus hundreds of other PDFs ready to use. You'll also get access to my complete grammar course roadmap, so you'll never wonder, how do I learn grammar? Where do I start? And the best part, the community. Join and connect with English learners from all around the world just like you. Write GRAVOTION in the comments and I'll personally send you a link to join. Let's get back to the lesson. Let's move on to part 2. Again, I have the past, present, and future. An action started in the past and it recently ended. Look at my timeline. The action stopped just before now. It's clear the action ended recently. And there is some sort of evidence of this recently completed action. I'm exhausted. I've been cleaning all morning. I started cleaning earlier. I just finished cleaning. How is it clear this action ended recently? Well, look at this picture. She's done. And the house is really clean. Hey Phil, is this your ID? I've been looking for that. Phil started looking in the past. We don't know specifically when. Now he can stop looking. His colleague found it. I mean, why would he keep looking for his ID? The looking is over. It has recently stopped. I've been eating junk all day. Junk means junk food. Things that are not healthy like chips, candy, fries, all the good stuff. I started eating junk after breakfast. I just finished a bag of chips. I feel very full and guilty. That's the evidence. And yes, it's very natural to use for or since with this tense. I've been looking forward to this trip for months. My dog has been acting strange since we moved into this house. We've been working on this puzzle for a few weeks. We've been waiting since 3. If you want to know more about for and since, you can watch this in the present perfect simple part of this series. Okay, we've looked at part 1, and action is ongoing, and part 2, and action recently finished. How do you know which one it is? The context will tell you if the action will continue or not. Like, my phone has been charging all day, but it's only at 62%. Will it continue charging? Yeah, I have to charge my phone. My phone has been charging all day. Of course it's fully charged. The charging is done. You can see when it comes to tenses, a lot has to do with context, the situation, and even the tone of your voice. Right. I want to compare the present perfect and the present perfect continuous because I know many of you have this question. There are different reasons we use these two tenses, but I want to show you what students find the most confusing. Present perfect, a completed recent past action with the present result. Mark has taught his son how to drive. His son can drive now. Is Mark still teaching his son? No, that's over. Present perfect continuous. Something started in the past and is still happening. Mark has been teaching his son how to drive. This is ongoing. His son is still learning. You can see with the present perfect, we are focusing on a finished action. With the present perfect continuous, we are focusing on an action that is still happening. Let's do another example. I've already told you my opinion. Why are you asking again? I've been telling you what I think for weeks. You never listen to me. Present perfect. She spent her birthday money. She bought a PlayStation. The money is gone. She's been spending her birthday money. I think she still has $20 left. Yeah, she'll continue shopping. Many times it's just logic. Which sentence is correct? The balloon has popped. The balloon has been popping. The first one is correct. I mean, a balloon can only pop once. But what about when we use the present perfect like this? I've had my phone for 5 years. This started in the past and it's still ongoing. I still have my phone. Had. Have is a stative verb. Remember, stative verbs are not usually used in continuous tenses. They sound really unnatural in the ing form. Stative verbs describe our long-term situations, our thoughts, our emotions like be, have, know, believe, love, hate, like. I covered stative verbs in more detail in the present continuous part of the series. Use the timestamps in the video description to find it. We cannot say, I have been having my phone. Have, stative. You have been being my best friend since the beginning of this year. Stative verb. Okay. Are you ready to get angry? Yes. Sometimes the present perfect and the present perfect continuous can be used in the same way. This is true for many long-term situations. Remember, the present perfect is often used for states. States are long-term situations or things that don't change very often. Sometimes action verbs feel like states because they go on for so long. This is true with the verbs live and work. I've lived here, or I've been living here for 10 years. Same. I've worked in this factory. I've been working in this factory since 2015. Same. These are long-term situations. Let's do one final example so you can see. Normally, there is a clear difference in feeling. What's that noise? Oh, my fridge has been making weird sounds lately. My fridge has made weird sounds lately. Which response is more natural? The first example. Person B is saying, this is normal. I've heard this sound multiple times. Clearly, it's still happening now. Listen. I'm going to end this lesson with a classic American folk song. This is a popular song with children. Maybe you've heard it. Thank you so much for watching this part, and I'll see you very soon.
I've been working on the railroad. working on the railroad just to pass